So, Kundalini meditation, level 1, there are 5 levels. In every level have 5 stages of learning. That's how I have designed it. So, but without deviating the fundamentals of the yoga and the tantra tradition. But yes, when I go to some places, meet people, I observe their level of consciousness, their level of evolution, and based on that, I instantly customize and those programs and practices. Coming back to Kundalini meditation, and Karen, you rightly started the topic. Yes, energy is there. And the word that you spoke is prana. Come on, Craig. So prana, P-R-A-N-A, is a Sanskrit word. Mm-hmm. And it has 2 syllables. Prana. Prana. So the meaning of prana, the Sanskrit word prana, means first unit of energy. Then one text again explains Yadvai praniti saha prana, that by which living being is alive is prana. That is another understanding of the prana. Then you rightly explained, Karen. Again, I would say you said outside, inside. So my mind instantly went back to those traditional wisdom. So one of the ancient texts says, Prano virata prano destri pranam sarvupasati pranahu surya chandrama pranamahu prajapatim. Another understanding. The word prana comes from the tradition. So I belong to that tradition. So learning almost for years together. So it is always on the lips. So the meaning of this verse is that Prano virata prano destri. Prana is an inspiration. One word that it literally translates. Prana is an inspiration. Prana is aspiration. Prana is also the desire, and prana is all pervading. But we distinguish between the physical energy and this energy. So we add one word to clarify. When we use the prana, we say it is energy consciousness. That is why when you think the energy can transfer to you or to me. Otherwise, how can it transfer? This cell phone also contains energy, so start thinking. Let this energy transfer to you. So there we go totally wrong. Yes, I can transfer because I may put some wire networking and then it can go. But not as energy consciousness. So wherever we talk of energy in the tradition, not the styles of yoga that is famous in America, but the actual tradition of yoga, we always say it is energy consciousness. It is energy consciousness. So generally, Karen, I talk for 10 minutes and then we do the practice, we share the experiences in order to progress. And I always say keep a smile. Okay? So this energy consciousness, prano, virata prano, destri pranam sarvapasate, Pranahu Surya Chandrama Pranamahu Prajapati. Prana is the protector of the entire universe. Universe is subject to change. Change is affected by energy, consciousness. That is known as prana. That is why it is the protector of the entire universe. I speak because of prana. You listen because of prana. We are watching each other because of the prana. We succeed and earn money because of prana. We get frustrated and depressed because of the prana. There is some change in the energy consciousness. At a different level, you also say, there is a irregular movement of the energy pattern in the body, and that's why you have an illness, an acupuncture. And I'm roughly saying. So it is the energy consciousness, and another word in Tantra, when we use the word, we expand the prana, we say Shakti. The Shakti literally means power. What is our potential? What is our potential? That is limited by the mind, but we have an infinite potential. The power that can realize that potential is known as Kundalini power. The power that can awaken that potential which is in us is known as Kundalini power. Awakening means something different than earning. We do some practice, you do your practice, I do my job for 5 days and I get something. So earning that you earn from outside. But awakening means that energy, that power is already there. That power. So I awaken to it. The moment I awaken to it, I realized, I drop my ignorance and I move into infinite, all-pervading consciousness known as Shiva. So that's why we say that the union of Shiva and the Shakti is what Kundalini meditation aims at. A brief of today. We have 9 steps, and so let us start. So during the practice, you will have to retain the breath, but not more than 30 seconds. It is okay, Karen? Mm-hmm. So we will, but we have to do a lot of things while retention that I will continue to guide you. So, another thing, don't follow any mechanical or habitual or unconscious rules. My master in Himalayas used to say that there are rules written in one text, that you have to get up at 3, you have to take a bath with the cold water, and in India the homes are not air conditioned. In the winter, if you take bath with the cold water for about a week. So some people do it. So my master used to say that you have to check. Don't follow everything blindly. Read it, understand it, contemplate, see why it has been said, and then do it. Don't, that's a, if I say that turmeric is antihistamine, anti-allergic, and you have an allergy, you go home and buy 1 pound of turmeric and you eat everything in one go. So that's again being blind. So why I said this, Karen, that you can do the practice while lying down if you don't find comfortable. I'm opening the stopwatch. If you don't find comfortable in doing the practice while sitting. So let us start. Sit or lie down, be comfortable, close your eyes. Close your eyes and be comfortable. Precisely, we do the 9 steps in this Kundalini-1 meditation. And all the 9 steps I have earmarked their timing based on I observe you all as a keen observer to help you progress. So eyes are closed gently and you are check that your body, all the joints of the body are comfortable. Yes, you can. It's easy to do doing while lying down. And eyes are closed. And you be carefree, free from all the cares of the mind. Just before the session I was saying to be carefree. You know, the noise of the vehicles are coming, striking your ears, and you are carefree. You know they are there. No resistance and no response and no reaction. Do you have the same attitude to the thoughts that are coming to your mind at this time? You are carefree, my friends. And then you are casual. Casual, natural. Just natural, as if you have come for a joy. I'll take you to those steps, but internally, inwardly, you are natural. That makes a tremendous difference. So in that state, let us start with the first step. Put both your hands on the chest, on the ribs. Look deep inside the rib cage, the center of the heart, and start breathing long and the fast breathing into the chest for 1 minute. Rhythmic breath, long, fast breathing into the chest, into the rib cage. Yes, into the rib cage. That is important. Into the rib cage. Continue. Long and the fast breath into the rib cage. Continue. Long and fast, you are looking deep inside. Looking deep inside the center of the heart. Do nothing. Remain as it is. Total stillness. Now watch the breath. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. We are dropping into a passive state, from the active state to a passive state. When you see the breath is going in, count mentally in 1. When the breath comes out, count mentally out 1, in 2. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. You are simply counting, maintaining the stillness in the entire body. So every step has 3 stages. The active phase, where the mind tends to become subconscious. Passive phase, we engage the mind to live within. And mindfulness stage. You're simply counting the breath at this moment in the state of sensation, in the stillness in the body. That's how we withdraw the mind from outside to inside. You may have an experience, variety of experience. The body freezes down, tingling sensation, numbness, sinking. Be with it. You need not to move it. You are always safe. And now do nothing. When you do nothing, you awaken to the sensation in the stillness in the body. You awaken to the movement of the breath, natural movement. And you are also aware that the mind is somewhere deep within. We make a conscious journey into every program that I conduct. The mysticism is unfolded. In that state of mindfulness. So every step has some element of that. There you can awaken to the inner consciousness. Now gently bring both the hands on the belly. Look deep inside the belly button and start breathing long and fast breathing into your belly through the nostrils. You inhale deeply, belly expands, you exhale, belly squeezes, long and fast breath. Remember, we started with a short and a quick breath. We are doing long and fast breath. Both the breath has different influence, different effects, but at present continue long and fast breath. Your mind will surely say this is too difficult. That is the limitation of the mind. We need to break it. Continue doing it. Do not stop in the middle. Why? To cross the threshold of the mind that limits us. That is what the Kundalini is. But we do it consciously, hence, no danger. And stop it, do nothing. Again start looking at the breath. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. You are moving your mind on the breath when it goes in and counting in 1. You simply drop. The moment the breath is going in, you feel the sensation in 1. The moment the breath comes out, you feel the sensation out 1. Where you feel the sensation? Inside the nose. In the state of sensation and the stillness in the body. We both can catch our mind if it comes out. How it will come out? It will move the body. Unconsciously, unknowingly, then it becomes aware, and then it will hold on to it. So what I said, do not hold your body. The mind is already going within. But again the habitual mind, the reflexive mind, the instinctive mind, wants to come out. It resists going in, hence moves. You are counting the breath at this moment. Second stage is a passive stage. The mind, we are asking the mind to constantly understand the different states. And one day it goes very deep inside. Potential. Now, doing nothing, remain as you are. I appreciate you all maintaining that sensation, that awareness of the stillness, awareness of the breath in the state of doing nothing. Last week I saw a couple of people in a different class somewhere else. So, you told us to do nothing, that's why we were casual, we moved here and there. No, even that movement is doing something subconsciously. So when you do nothing and you are fully aware of the sensation and the stillness in the body, you are aware of the movement of the breath, and you are also aware that the mind is living within. Is the key. The program is very minutely, at a very subtle level, is designed to understand, to discover. Now, put your right hand on the belly and the left hand on the chest. Look deep inside the forehead in the space. Through the nostrils, start breathing long in the hissing breath, both through the belly and the chest. You inhale, expand your belly, continue to inhale, expand your ribs. Exhale, breathing out from the belly and the chest. Yes, you can hear the rhythmic movement of the breath, and that is what we need to progress into. Once you have a rhythmic breath of long and the hissing breathing, both into the belly and the chest, even though you're looking deep inside the forehead, you influence all the three centers, the center of the will and the energy, inside the belly button, the center of emotion, and the center of the wisdom. Continue, please. Continue long and the hissing breath, both into the belly and the chest. And stop it. Bring the hands down. Bring the tip of the index finger and the thumb together. The tip of the tongue is inside the lower middle teeth. Lips remain together. Body is still, and bring your awareness on the breath. Start counting the breath. Remember, you are not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Simply when the breath goes and you feel the sensation inside the nose, mind casually says in 1. When it comes out, it says out 1. In the state of sensation in the stillness. the second stage of the third step, a passive stage where we engage the mind to live within. We want our meditation must be a conscious journey. You know as a participant, I know as a teacher, that we are making a conscious journey. If you make a conscious journey, you're out of danger in any practice of meditation. You secure yourself from any kind of hallucinations and imaginations. That's why I refrain from asking you to imagine or focus. And now do nothing, remain as you are, in the state of doing nothing, in that state of mindfulness. Remember, in that state of mindfulness is doing nothing, is pure awareness, is the state of stillness in the body. You may experience the calmness and the mind is living with it. Now we move to the middle three steps couple of times, so you will understand when I say repeat it couple of times. Slowly you inhale slowly into the belly, into the chest. Hold the breath inside, look deep inside the forehead in the space, and mentally hammer the space with a mantra. Aim, aim, aim. You're mentally saying, looking deep inside the forehead. We retain the breath for 30 seconds, so it's not a question of a danger. Release the breath and move into the state of mindfulness. Means you're doing nothing and you awaken to the body, stillness and a calmness, breath awareness, and also an inner consciousness deeper than the two. We are hitting the center of the wisdom, deep inside the forehead. At any point in the space, it's not important to focus and imagine. What is important to be aware and the practice. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Hold the breath inside, look deep inside the forehead in the space and start hammering. Aim, aim, aim. Mantra is aim, the Sanskrit word aim. Represents wisdom. Only 30 to 35 seconds. And release the breath, move into mindfulness. Mindfulness, doing nothing. You leave everything as if the body and its stillness has nothing to do with you, as the movement of the breath is an integral part of the existence and you are still deeper within. That is the beauty. You have to consciously awaken to this. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Hold the breath inside. Look deep inside the forehead. Hammer it with the mantra. Aim, aim, mentally. Remember, my friends, when you are doing it consciously, it happens. Even if there is some resistance of the mind, release the breath, move into the state of mindfulness. Now you leave the breath, allow the breath to move in and out. You leave the breath to follow its natural pattern, and that is what you watch. So both the thing happens, the passive state and the mindfulness. Don't bring in the past information and the knowledge at the time of doing. You can ask me later. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Hold the breath inside, look inside the forehead, and mantra is aim, 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 aim. Mentally you hear this kind of a sound. It's a longer with a little pause in between. Release the breath, move into the state of mindfulness. Means doing nothing, but awakening to. And inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Hold the breath inside, start hammering. Aim, 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 aim. You do it with a force, you do it with a longer aim. You hear the sound within your mind in the state of the stillness and the calmness. Release the breath, move into mindfulness. You will experience the numbness, the tingling. Be with it. Please do not move. Maintain that state. Why am I asking you? The moment you move, the mind comes out. The awakening has to take place with 100% of the mind. That can only tap the potential energy. If the mind is divided, it cannot. That is why the tradition says get rid of all the desire. Why? Desire is the impurity of the prana. Now we follow the second step. We will tap the center of emotion. Inhale deeply into the chest only. Expand the rib cage with a gentle pressure. Look deep inside the rib cage. And the mantra here is Hreem, Hreem. You hammer with the mantra Hreem, Hreem, Hreem. That is the mantra. Mantra changes as the center changes. We look casually inside the heart. No focus, no imagination, please. Release the breath, allow the breath to move normally, and you are in the state of mindfulness, effortless state. You are aware the change is taking place in the physical Deep inside, some vision in colors also appears. Let it be. Inhale deeply again into the chest only. Total, and hold the breath. Look deep inside the heart and start hammering the mantra. Hreem, Hreem, Hreem. Long. Continue, please. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal, be mindful, being in the state of mindfulness in which you watch the breath tends to become normal. The body is in the state of sensation, stillness, and you are looking deeper within. Inhale deeply again into the chest. Hold the breath inside, look deep inside the heart and hammer with the mantra Hreem, Hreem. It's a long. You give it a force. Where? Inside. Release the breath, do nothing, mindfulness. You're constantly interchanging the state, and the mind doesn't find the time to stick on any. And the time comes, it drops deep down. It's one of the very subtle understanding of the Tantra tradition. Inhale deeply again into the chest and hold the breath inside. Look inside the heart and start hammering. Hreem, Hreem, long, continuously. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Sometime you will experience as you have still the strength to hold the breath. It is because the mind is deep within. It's a very fascinating concept that we will realize in the stage 3 of this meditation. And now we have to expand belly and become aware of the center of the will or the energy. Inhale deeply only into the belly. The belly expands like a balloon. Look deep inside the belly button in the space and start hammering with the mantra Clean, 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 clean. The mantra is clean, clean. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. I have been repeating it again and again. It is the quality of the practice that matters in Kundalini, in all meditation practices, than the quantity. Don't focus that you can, if you can retain the breath for 2 minutes, then only you can do this. No, even 30 seconds, qualitatively done, is better than years of the practice done with a goal to hold the breath for a longer period. Polar bear does it Frog does it in hibernation. They don't become yogis. Inhale deeply again into the belly. Hold the breath inside. Look deep inside the belly button and start hammering with the mantra Kleem, 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 Kleem. Mentally you are hammering. From hammering we'll go to chanting in the next 3 steps. And release the breath. Allow the breath to be normal. Be mindful. You are doing nothing. Mindfulness. Inhale deeply again into the belly. Hold the breath inside. Start hammering. Kleem, 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 Kleem. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Be mindful. Prana, I talked about it. Desire is the impurity of the prana. Prana goes into the body, becomes the physical energy. We want an equilibrium, a poise. We induce that state of the stillness and a calmness in the body. Gradually we progress deeply. And last time, inhale deeply again into the belly. Hold the breath inside, look inside the belly button and hammer it with Kleem, 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 Kleem. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. 6 steps are done now, the 7th, 8th and the 9th step. In the 7th and the 8th step, in the 7th step we use 2 mantra, Aim and Kleem. Aim is the center of the wisdom. Kleem is the center of action. Have you read right wisdom, right knowledge, and right action? The 2 noble paths out of the eightfold path of Buddhism. The tradition is the same. What we do in the 7th step, we again inhale deeply both into the belly and the chest. Hold the breath inside and move the mind from inside the forehead to the belly button, singing the word Aim, and from the belly button to the center of the forehead, Kleem, Aim, Kleem. You sing virtually in your mind. Moving the mind between the 2 centers. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Be mindful. This time it is singing in your mind. while moving the mind between the two centers, the forehead and the belly button. It will discover its own path on its own. You need not to think, imagine, focus, visualize. Simply aware of these two centers. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Hold the breath, moving the mind with the singing aim, clean, aim, clean. Remembering these two centers. A self-remembering and singing are enough to trigger the potential force. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Be mindful. You may experience some vision, colors, a kind of self-absorption. The body tends to freezes down. You experience as if it is sinking or rising up. There are a variety of experiences, all based on this prana, its expansion, its contraction, its movement in a particular layer of the existence. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Hold the breath, singing aim, clean, aim. Mind moves to the belly button, clean. Mind moves from the belly button to inside the forehead. Aim, clean. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Please do not give this practice to others until you fully understand. I have no objection. You understand the practice. How? By understanding the philosophy, then practicing it, then experiencing it. Then you're 100% sure what you give. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Hold the breath inside, singing aim, clean, moving the mind between the two centers. Aim, clean, aim, clean, aim, clean. Release the breath, mindfulness, doing nothing. Every step you consciously experience, you know the point to reach, to awaken to by regular practice. And then it is easy for you to give the practice with an authority. But if you give without knowing, you are responsible. Inhale deeply into the belly and the chest. Hold the breath inside and start singing aim, clean, aim, clean, aim, clean, aim, clean. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Over years of the practice, I designed it, but if one is not able to reach to that state even of calmness and stillness from the very first session, then yes, even this level 1 I customize so that people, those who do not succeed in doing it, they succeed. Now the 8th step, only the mantra differs only the single mantra, aim, aim, aim going down, aim going up. Inhale deeply into the belly and the chest, retain the breath inside. Start singing aim, 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 aim. When the mind moves between the two centers, that is important. Just a casual awareness inside the forehead and then goes inside the belly. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. It has to bring the result. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Through the nose, retain the breath inside. Start singing aim. You sing, it begins from inside the forehead, ends at the belly button. It begins again from the belly button, ends inside the forehead. So simple. Do you need to imagine anything? No. Focus anything? No. Make an effort? No. Release the breath. Mindfulness. Doing nothing. Remain as you are. Very specialized practice. It's all your choice of doing it, knowing it, experiencing it. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Start singing aim, 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 aim. Mind is singing mode. Breath stops, body stops. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Do you see I opened up a new awareness? Previously I was saying that you bypass the body and the breath and let the mind work on the mind. So traditionally the wisdom is given silently. When you are almost experiencing this state. Inhale deeply again into the belly and the chest. Retain the breath inside. Singing aim, 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 aim. Singing. Singing means emotion, means love. Casual looking. Release the breath, allow the breath to be normal. Look at the breath. Constantly looking at the breath. Looking at the breath is going in and out. One more thing, the moment the breath goes in, let your mind follow the breath, but move the mind From inside the forehead to the belly button when the breath goes in, and from the belly button to the forehead when it comes out. What is an opportunity that you don't change the rate and the rhythm of the breath? Now we want to bypass the body and the breath naturally. That can happen if the breath do not change. It is clear, and now you have a choice. The moment the breath goes in, mind moves from the forehead to the belly button, drop the mantra aim. When it comes out, moving the mind from the belly button to the forehead, dropping clean. Aim down, clean up. One option. You have a choice. Now I leave you. In the ninth step, you are totally free. So you can choose any of the four pairs. Aim, clean. Aim, aim. Aim going down, aim going up. Clean going down when the breath goes in, and aim going up. Or clean, clean. Continue in that state of total stillness, calmness, joy. Continue with the mantra aim, clean, aim, aim, either aim, or aim, clean, or clean, clean, or clean, aim. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We return in a very specific way that helps us to maintain that state. First, bring your awareness over the mind on the right hand. Wait and see. Release the fingers. Bring your mind on the left hand. Release the fingers. Lift, raise both your palms and put it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms. Cover your eyes with the palms to know, to understand. And then ask yourself, what do you feel? How do you feel? Bring the hands down. We will share our experiences to progress. Good, bad, high, low, whatever it is. You are responsible for your experience, not me. So that's why I encourage you. But that helps you to know that how to progress in the next session. That's why an open sharing. You may sit up now and Craig, what happened?
It was good. I saw the colors again in the first three.
First three.
I just can't let lose the focus on the breath.
Wonderful. It was very good. I could see that. How are you, Priscilla?
I was relaxed. I was fading in and out. I'm not sure why, but I was relaxed overall.
Relax. Fainting? What did you say?
I was fading in and out.
Oh, fading in and out.
And then I wouldn't hear you, and then I would hear you.
Oh, yeah. Hear you. So there were the moments that you become oblivious of the body, also the outer environment, and you became aware. Yes, it's going in and out. That's really good. That's a good experience. And how are you, Elizabeth?
Good, very good.
Good, it was good. I could see everyone. How are you, Karen?
I'm good. I definitely feel like I went somewhere.
Yeah, first 3 steps you were little discomfortable and mind was reacting.
Mm-hmm.
So always remember, let it react. You continue doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And after the 3 steps, I could see that you were somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Nowhere.
That's good answer. Yes, we become oblivious of the time, and as if the time and the space are kept in abeyance, and we get a glimpse of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a wonderful experience. Wonderful. How are you, Anne?
Very well.
Very well.
I feel very quiet. I could keep most of my mind away.
Success belongs to you.
I fell asleep.
Fell asleep. It's okay. It's okay. Success belongs to you. Failure belongs to you. I'm free. I can only appreciate you coming to me. That doesn't help you to earn a lot of money. if you make this kind of a